guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I don't have a ton of makeup on today, but first Monday back to work after the holidays. I'm feeling frazzled. But anyway, today's video is going to be on the new Maybelline foundation that just recently came out at the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. Looks like this. This foundation, I'll just read off the back of the bottle for you guys. It says it's our It says it's our first gel whipped foundation, fresh, new, and flawless. Dream Velvet whips a fresh gel into a velvet soft texture. Complexion is perfected and smooth with a soft with a soft matte finish, just like velvet. Skin feels fresh with lasting hydration. So I have to tell you guys right off the bat, I am in absolute 125% love with this foundation. You get a full fluid ounce in this little tube, which, I mean, it looks super small, but you get a full fluid ounce, which is great. I am definitely a fan of anything like that's a whipped, moussey texture. I really like those kinds of foundations. I just find that they give the most coverage for me and they last the longest for me. I wanted to film myself like showing you how this applies, but time got away from me, and just for time's sake of the video, I'm not going to show you that, but I'm wearing it today so you guys can just tell what it looks like today. It applies beautifully, absolutely beautifully. I got mine at Walmart and I think I spent probably $8 or $9 for it. It definitely ranges from like the $8 to $10 range, so depending on where you get it, you'll pay anywhere, you know, between those prices. As far as shade selection goes, I did the best I could. I got number 15 Ivory. It's a little bit too dark for my skin tone, and I think that this is like the third lightest, which usually is around my skin tone in most foundations, but this one is a tad bit dark, but that's okay. I can definitely work with it as long as I just blend it onto my neck. From what I could tell online, there's about 12 shades. At my Walmart, I only saw like maybe 6 to 8 of them, but on like drugstore.com, there's 12 full shades. So what I also wanted to mention about this foundation is that it does come with, well, it doesn't come with, but there's a little sponge that almost looks like a really mini beauty blender that is sold separately from the foundation. I'm not sure how much that retails for. I didn't pick the sponge up just because I don't normally do my foundation with a sponge, so I didn't really need the sponge. I just apply this with a flat top kabuki brush, my Sigma F80. Yes, F80. And I find it applies absolutely beautifully. I have seen other reviews that have used the sponge and aren't a huge fan of the sponge, so I don't know. I can't speak for the sponge, but at least for the foundation, I know that I absolutely love it. The coverage, again, is just amazing. I have a lot of trouble spots on my skin from just past breakouts and stuff like that, so I need something that's pretty full coverage to cover those up, and this does that flawlessly. I was super, super, super impressed the first time I used this because it just covered everything. Another thing I wanted to touch on was the hydrating claim. This has a really interesting feeling when you apply it to your skin. It almost feels like a cooling sensation for just a couple of minutes, and then it goes away once the foundation sets. But it's really interesting and I really like it. It almost feels like your face is wet and cool. It's very weird how I'm explaining it, but it really feels awesome, and it's a really nice like pick me up, especially in the morning. Putting this on before work is like a life changer because it just kind of like wakes your skin up because you get that instant like cool feeling, if that makes any sense at all. Hopefully it does. I definitely find that this is hydrating. I have very dry skin right now, and it's not clinging to any of my dry patches or anything. It makes my skin feel a lot more moisturized than it does on its own. I have had my foundation on since 7 o'clock this morning, so about 9 hours, and it's still going pretty strong. I find that I do get a little bit just a teensy bit shiny, like right in my T-zone. But other than that, it just lasts beautifully. Let me just show you guys. I'll just put like a dab on my hand just so you can see like kind of what the texture is. It definitely comes out like a true mousse foundation. It doesn't slide down your skin like, you know, normal liquid foundations do. So you can see the dot right there. It's not moving. So it just feels awesome. It feels really, oh, just cooling and hydrating when you apply it to your skin. It blends in just beautifully. It covers everything. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. And I'm so excited. A++ for the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation. I absolutely love this guy and I hope that you guys do too. If you try this out, definitely let me know what your thoughts are and if you like it, if you don't like it, what you're loving at the drugstore right now. And yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. I love this foundation. I hope that you guys try it and love it just as much as I do. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.